What's cracking, everybody? You know what time it is. I know you're a little thrown off just a little bit because of this 3-day weekend. So happy Memorial Day after effects. Is that even a thing?
After weekend, post Memorial Day weekend.
Post Memorial Day weekend. Much respect to all
international
those
people
who fought for us.
That is a day we honor our fallen from previous wars.
Exactly. So, we celebrate with family and giving moments of silence and paying tribute and visiting the graves of those fallen soldiers or just passed from old age. Yeah. So, hey, but the thing is that typically, it's sometimes people consider it like the kickoff of summer, Memorial Day. You hang out with family and friends. How was your Memorial Day weekend, man? What'd you do?
It was good. What did I do this weekend? I went to a show.
Okay.
Just Blaze, the super nerdy hip hop DJ, performed.
Oh, you were back. Just Blaze, right?
And Pharoah Monk. And Pharoah Monk did 2.5 songs. I was angry. We came out for Pharoah Monk. We're like, okay, we're going out for Pharoah Monk. He, for those that know, he's an underground rapper who's very syllabolic in his rap schemes. And so we were amped. We were so amped. And he came and did 2 songs.
He was like, I'm too.
He did Simon Says. He did his song with Nate Dogg verse. And he did one other single he had. But people that don't know, Simon Says is the song because it has the Godzilla beat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's classic, man. It was at that moment when that beat came out that I realized hip hop can make a song out of anything. But before we get into the deep grass, into the thickets of all of this, hello nerds, and welcome to GeekBeast. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks that look like me and geeks that look like you and geeks that look like yo. My man that went to go see Pharoah Monk. Tell him what's cracking, Chuck.
Not much. How was your weekend? You try to skate out of that. You didn't want to tell us about his weekend. That's what international spies do. Before y'all came on the show, he had his guns out.
I mean,
I'm talking about his arms. Over here. He was showing them off. He looked at me and Ryan. He was like, "Y'all see these? It's the gun show over here."
I had to try to get a little bit of sweat,
Good.
Little razzle dazzle to the sweatshop.
Good for you.
I got to hang out with family, which is good, man. It's a family that came out of town. And I did what a lot of folks did this Memorial weekend, and because it was content is king weekend. And I binged out a whole bunch of stuff, man. Let's see, Obi-Wan dropped, Stranger Things dropped, Maverick dropped. It was a lot. And I partook in all 3.
Did you see you saw Maverick?
Boy, let me tell you something about Maverick. Woo!
I heard it's a solid movie.
Woo! Boy, yo, I know we say this a lot. There's not too many projects where the sequel is better than the original.
I can believe that, though. Can I be honest?
Bruh.
I'm not a real big fan of Top Gun, the original Top Gun.
What is wrong with you?
I thought it was okay. It's like Days of Thunder to me. It's like, okay, whatever.
No.
It's about airplane. It's about airplane.
Close to Top Gun.
I know it doesn't, but Top Gun, but it's in the same vein for me. It's like, oh, whatever.
What?
Yeah, I was never a super big Top Gun fan. I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna admit it. I was like, it's okay. I like the planes.
All I can say,
movie, I don't even remember the movie like that. That's how bad it is for me.
All I can say to that is,
I thought Cocktails was a better movie.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss.
Look, it had a great soundtrack. The movie had a great soundtrack. Okay.
Yo, Highway to the Danger Zone. Are you kidding me?
That is a great song.
What is
it had a great. That's it. That's
what is it? The homoerotic volleyball scene. Am I allowed to say that anymore?
Yes, you can. You can say that.
I can say homoerotic. Okay,
it was homoerotic.
I be missing the cliff notes on myself.
They had a homoerotic volleyball scene.
Maverick in a jet.
It was okay. I like the jet.
Listen,
it was okay.
There's few things. Val Kilmer's top 5 has Iceman is 1, and of course,
Point Break.
Tombstone is 2. Tombstone, but Val Kilmer
Tombstone is 2. He was Doc Holliday.
That's what I'm saying. Doc Holliday.
That may be his number one.
I'm saying his top three. Maverick is in. Excuse me. Iceman. Val Kilmer playing Maverick is in his top three greatest performance. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. Go see Maverick and make sure you're in a big ass theater with a massive ass.
I want to see it in 4D. I want to see it in 4D. I want to get in the 4D chairs.
Yeah, I can believe it. Tom Cruise has said something earlier over the weekend. No, maybe like past week, and he was like, "This is not a movie that's going to go to streaming." And he's right.
Rodney said, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
He's like absolutely right.
Val Kilmer's greatest line. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh yeah. I mean, it to me. Him playing Doc Holliday is his greatest performance, period, of all time.
I think one of the greatest characters personified.
I mean, he's arguably the greatest Western character I've ever loved.
Ever seen.
Val Kilmer, dog.
They should have did a spinoff movie on Doc Holliday, just on Doc Holliday.
I mean, they could have. They should have. You know, in this day and age, here's the thing. Had that come out, Tombstone come out in this day and age, there's absolutely 100% chance I'd say that they would have done a spinoff. It would have probably been like a Doc Holliday movie. Absolutely. To Hulu kind of thing. There's no way you could not have a Doc Holliday special in this day and age. One of the great things about our show is that, you get a chance to have access to us. You can hop in the chat, ask us a couple of questions, just like this. The Funk in the chat said, "Hey, I did a triple feature of Sunday's Bob's Burgers, Top Gun, Maverick, and Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Good Lord, that's how you supposed to spend Memorial Day. We're not worthy." Yeah,
that's next level.
Damn, Jesus. Boy, you did pass the trifecta. Damn. All right. I heard Bob's Burgers really good too. Rodney bopped in and said, what a great time to be a geek. Absolutely. He said, I enjoyed them all, but if I had to, I saw Bob's Burgers. But if I had to rank my recommendation, I say Nick Cage one is the most enjoyable if you're into his brand of lunacy. Yeah, I am definitely.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah. I kind of want to see that. I kind of want to see it because it's Nick Cage.
Yeah. And then Rodney bops in and says the next segue. He said, binged Stranger Things and Obi-Wan. Well, he didn't binge all of Obi-Wan because it's only 2 episodes, but I know what you're saying. I haven't finished Stranger Things. I'm on episode 5. Have you started? Have you started?
I haven't started yet. I'm taking it with me on a plane tomorrow. I heard it's a horror. They're like, it's gotten a real horror.
Yo, it's my favorite season so far. I mean, I'm only on episode 5.
Yeah, people are like, yo, this is definitely not for the kids.
No. It's not for. All I'm gonna say is, I've only seen up to 5. Episode 4 is probably my favorite Stranger Things episode, period.
Wow.
It's probably the best Stranger Things episode I've ever seen. Episode 4 is insane. It's super dope. Back to chat. Defunk said, Pedro Pascal was such a treat along with Nikki. Oh, I'm sure. He said, keep an ear out for a Labyrinth homage earlier Top Gun Maverick, or at least I took it to be a deliberate choice. And he said, it's not quick cutting, so I think you'd be able to keep down your lunch on those 4DX chairs. Geeks Network says, same, it's really good. Episode 4 was dope. Yeah, man. So I'm giving all of our viewers some homework. You have to watch Stranger Things 2 episode 4 and bask, and it's cinematic. I'll say that it feels cinematic. Episode 4, and you need to go see Maverick. I haven't seen Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, but it's definitely. I mean, it's a Nick Cage film, man.
The Cage loves fun films.
Yeah, man. And Pedro Pascal, like the Funk said, he can't miss, right?
Yeah.
This dude is insane with it. I'm sorry. I'm rude. Yo, I'm your host, Intel. You already met Chuck, so we're gonna do some news since we went off the reservation a little bit.
Can I announce the first story?
Yeah, please go for it, man. Absolutely.
Okay. So Star Wars Ahsoka, the greatest Jedi that's not a Jedi anymore. I'm gonna keep saying that because y'all don't understand who Ahsoka Tano is. She's the one that could kick Anakin's ass. She's the only one that could have kicked Anakin's ass. Has found their Sabine Wren. And for those that don't know who Sabine Wren is, so Sabine Wren's a character in Star Wars Rebels. She's a Mandalorian. Okay. Asian descent. I think she's actually Filipino. I think even in the cartoon, she's Filipino. I think the actress that plays her voice is Filipino. But they found their person. And it's Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who I think is Asian, Chinese, and she's Italian. And she looks like Sabine. Okay. Sabine may be my second favorite Star Wars character. Like, I like Sabine. Sabine held the dark saber and gave it over to Bo-Katan. I don't want to ruin it for anybody if y'all haven't seen Rebels, but Sabine is one of the main characters in Rebels. She's the young one that has some sense. There's a young one that doesn't have any sense. His name is Ezra. Ezra has no sense whatsoever. I want to punch him in his face. He's Naruto. I want to punch him in his face every time he comes on screen because he's always messing up. But he's trying. But Sabine is dope. She's an artist like her father. Her mother is a Mandalorian warrior who runs the Wren clan.
The Wren clan. Okay.
Yeah. So by this time, the Mandalorians, they have clans, right? They have small legions of Mandalorians, and her mom runs the Wren clan. Sabine ends up going on the run because she created a weapon for the Empire that could kill Mandalorians. And before she finished her weapon, she realized what she was doing, and she decided to join the rebellion. And so she took off running, and by this time, Mandalorians have pledged their allegiance to the Empire.
Okay.
And so, we got a point of clarity. Natasha Lou Bordizzo was born in Sydney, Australia. Her mother's Chinese and her father is Italian. So yeah.
Okay.
But
so
yeah,
it's a happy mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her nationality is Australian. But yeah, so Sabine takes off running and joins the rebellion, and it caused all the Mandalorian clans to rise up against her mother and them. Her mother and her brother Tristan, her younger brother. And then she decides to go back when she gets the dark saber. She didn't want to go back. She was taught to go back from the Protectorate, and from Khalid Doom, aka Kanan. He's known as Kanan. And he's a Jedi, teaches Ezra. He's a Jedi. He's the last of the Jedis. He was a youngling that got away.
Okay.
He was a youngling that got away during Order 66.
Right.
And so they talked her to go back to the Mandalorians because they figured since she has a dark saber, the dark saber is such a revered weapon in Mandalorian lore that she could come back and bring all the clans together and actually had the Mandalorians rise against the Empire and join the rebellion. So that's how I'm going to leave it there. And she's very apprehensive about going home. Like, she thinks her family hates her. So, but she's an artist, and she's a dope ass artist. Like, she takes her Mandalorian armor, her Beskar, and she puts art on it. There's art all over her Beskar armor.
Okay. Well, that should be a nice, interesting twist.
Yeah. So I tell everybody, watch Rebels. If you watch Clone Wars, watch Star Wars Rebels, then go to watch Bad Batch, and it fills in all the blanks for you.
Okay. Well, see, then now you got some more homework.
I got more.
If you have not finished.
And Rebels is long. It's 22 episodes a season because it was made for TV, so it's long.
Is it? They're 30, 25, 30 minutes.
They're 22 minutes each. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. 23 minutes each. It's not too bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. And the story's good. The story's really good. But they found their live action version of her. So we have Bo-Katan, who actually is the voice of Bo-Katan. We have Sabine. We have Ahsoka, who's a Rosario Dawson, who isn't the voice of Ahsoka. That's Ashley Epstein. And we have Sabine Wren. So we have yeah.
I know I'll be seeing it. I don't know the backstory. I haven't really caught up on Clone Wars, but I will be seeing it. I'll probably have to go to one of those YouTube. Give me like the episode series, whatever it is, summary, so I can catch up. Because I'm not about to sit there and watch all the Clone Wars. That's like 70 episodes, and I'm good on that.
Easily. It's 80 episodes. It's easy. Yeah, Clone Wars is good though.
I hear it is.
It's made for TV, and they have a lot of filler episodes because they have to find their audience. But I actually tell you to watch the last 2 seasons, the last 3 seasons. And that's with the Disney season as well with Ahsoka, the Ahsoka season. But watch the one where she leaves, the actual finite season, the first final season and the second final season, which Netflix did. Because the Netflix second season teaches you how to become a space ghost. It's a skill you have to earn to do what Obi-Wan Kenobi did, to do what Luke and Yoda did. It's a skill you have to learn in the Force.
Well, that's an interesting added piece to the lore that I didn't know about. Huge shout outs to the chat again. Yo, Vivek has popped in and said, can't do Stranger Things yet. Need to go watch Mando first. Okay, that's true. Also, Spy Family.
Spy Family. Yeah.
Spy Family's eating my weekend. And apparently Spy Family is an anime. I haven't picked that one up on my radar
it's good.
Said a part of me hopes that the post-6th movie timeline show will host the post-Empire. Will show how the post-Empire world fell back into a dire situation with the First Order. Okay, so you guys are Spy X, huh? Spy X Family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know too much.
Spy X is good. It's about this spy. He adopts this girl. This girl can kind of read your mind. That's what I got so far. And it's pretty good. He's a spy. He's like, well, I need to infiltrate this school. So he goes to an orphanage and adopts this girl.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good.
Some more massive amounts of content.
There's so much content in the world right now.
Yeah, it is. It's
and right now it's like Korean drama season. So there's like tons of Korean dramas dropping left and right.
And the hits keep coming.
But more Star Wars news, of course. Without fail, people have to say something about Moses Ingram.
Oh, I've been hearing about this. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Can Cause she's an Inquisitor. Inquisitors are aliens, they're robots, they're humans, they're Sith. What are people tripping about? Because it's a black woman?
Yeah, of course.
Because it's a black woman. Like, oh, she's not even good at acting. What are you talking about? She's crushing it. She's a classically trained actress. Her and Natalie Portman are in the same boat.
Yeah, yo, have you seen? She was in. She was in that. It was a movie about chess, about a future grandmaster.
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit. First off, you ever see Queen's Gambit? That's top tier. Top tier. It's definitely Queen's Gambit is probably a top 10 Netflix show. Period. Bar none. Bar anything on their platform. It's a top 10 show. That's how good Queen's Gambit is, and she's in it. And she knocks it out of the park.
You know, so
you need to definitely see that.
One of the biggest video reviewers, she decides that Star Wars messed up by trying to do racial equality and try to be progressive, and they ruined Star Wars with making an Inquisitor a black person. I was like, people haven't seen Star Wars Rebels. They haven't seen The Bad Batch. Inquisitors, they probably don't even know who the Inquisitors are.
I mean,
rolling my head at them.
We know.
So what are they going to do when they find out that Ahsoka's people are basically black people, just orange?
I mean, we saw this with John Boyega. We saw this. I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah, Kelly Marie Tran. We saw Kelly Marie Tran. It was like, are y'all really tripping over this?
Yeah, I mean, as much as, and I love Star Wars. Let me reassert myself on this. I love Star Wars. I have my qualms and quips about it, but even I have to admit, some of the most jacked up fans, some of the worst fans in all of fandom are Star Wars fans.
They are.
They're gatekeepers on a level that's just staggering. So there's no surprise here, but Moses Ingram strikes me as an individual who is able to roll with the punches. I'm sure that her people, excuse me, I don't know her pronouns. I'm sure Moses's people prepped them so that they were aware of what the ramifications are being black in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
So but I'm curious. Here's what I'm curious about, because you don't really see like Star Wars as far as the franchise, the people that hold it down for them. You don't really see them being outspoken about how ridiculous their fans are. Go ahead.
Lucas made a statement about it. They had to make a statement like, look, y'all need to calm down. Yeah. It's a fictional character in a fictional book from fictional races of people.
Yeah. Yeah, big huge shout out to the chat. Sean Ruffin said, wasn't Vader black? Yes, Vader had one of the blackest voices in Black cinematic history. James Earl Jones is one of the blackest voices you'll ever hear.
Yeah,
you know, right next to. I mean, his voice. The only voice that's probably more recognized than his is probably Morgan Freeman. Yeah, and James Earl Jones is well before Morgan Freeman. Like it's a legendary voice. So yeah, technically speaking, the thing that has that emotional connection to you and Vader is a black man's voice, and that's in the original trilogy. So I need y'all to just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. You'll be all right. Can she put out a proper performance first before, we judge if she's given a good enough example of what it means to play this role. It's 2 episodes.
I haven't seen it. I have not. I have not.
She was good. She was decent to me. I thought she did a good job.
I heard her writing. They wrote really poorly for her, but I have a friend. She loves the writing. She's like, I think it's an Inquisitor.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know enough about her to cast judgment. So, and the screen time that she does get, I mean, it's not bad. We just don't know enough about her. I mean, so from what we've seen, I don't have any complaints. So it's all good to me. But then again, I don't have a problem with people of color being in the Star Wars universe. So I'm probably biased. A huge shout out to the chat again. Vic said, yeah, James Earl Jones is the voice of Vader. Let's see, a second episode in, it's hard to play a single-minded character, and she does well, given what was given to her. Yeah, I'd agree. It's like if with the little bit of information that we got regarding her character, it seems cool to me. The jury's still out on me, and if it's like, a transcending performance, it's good enough.
Oh, that's it. That's it for me. So I just rolled my head about it. But people had something to say. Because racisms.
Yeah, the train is always on time.
It's always on time. Always on time.
That train is always on time.
And I'm pretty sure she knew it was coming.
Here's the thing I was worried about the whole time. This is how different worlds some of the Star Wars fans can be. When I saw her for the first time and I saw the trailer, I was like, just please get her hair right.
That's what I was thinking too.
That was my only concern. I wasn't concerned about the performance or how the costumes look. I was like, can we please just get her hair right this time? Make her look like somebody loved her. Somebody cared about her. Yeah,
I hope she's a badass
worlds,
Inquisitor,
right?
not just a lackey Inquisitor.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, I'm not trying to be a spoiler, she is definitely holding her own from what I've seen.
Yep. Well, I'll see. I'll see when all the episodes come out, because y'all know I do this for binge worthy. I binge the thing. So I haven't seen the episode yet. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna finish Star Wars Rebels, then see some of these other all these other offshoot Star Wars stuff that's really bad before I get to this. By the time I get to it, it'll be ready for me. Because I'm still watching Bad Batch. I'm almost done with that too. I'm watching that and Rebels at the same time. Yeah, and Rebels does something very interesting I've never seen in Star Wars before.
What's that?
They show the power of magic. They show magic.
No, not the Force magic.
It is the Force. It's the Force doing magic. And they do a callback to Clone Wars of how they show this magic. They have gateways, and you go through time and space. And Palpatine almost got to do time and space to take over. So Palpatine he's trying to go back in the past. He's trying to over where the Force is everything, and where the universe can collide and overlap each other.
Right.
And go through time and space. So Ezra does something to save a character that we love now.
Okay.
Because Vader was going to
Star Wars being Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I'm feeling that.
It's way different than Lord of the Rings. This is some Harry Potter shit. It's like you jump in between the galaxy, you jump in between time and space, and Ezra saves somebody in time and space.
Okay.
So Ezra saves somebody from the past.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Now you got some even more additional context.
For people,
Ezra.
Definitely watch Star Wars Rebels, because it lets you know the power of the Force. But the Force is very powerful. You got Bendu. People don't know who that is unless you watch it. He pops up in Clone Wars, but he has a heavy part in Rebels. Then you also have the family, and that's in Clone Wars as well. And the family is very important of the Force. It's really important that meet the family. The father, the son, and the daughter. It's really important that you meet them to understand the Force. Because people don't understand the Force about them.
Okay.
Yeah. And loth wolves are my favorite creature. I'm geeking out. Let me stop geeking out about Star Wars and go to something else. Hunger Games has a prequel. And they cast West Side Story star as its lead. So
a prequel, huh?
The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes has found its lead, and it's Rachel Zegler.
Rachel Zegler. Okay, I still have not seen West Side Story. I know it's good. I know I need to get off my butt and see it. I need to see it. Okay. Oh, I do remember this face. Okay, so are the prequels? Is that based off of like the books? Do they do prequel books?
No,
or is this just
no. I think this is all original. I think they're actually making this original thing. So see. Will play the lead role of Lucy Graybeard, the protagonist of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which serves as a prequel to the popular. Maybe they did make a prequel book. Maybe she did write a prequel book. I read the books. The books read really well. The third book is a little bit rushed. It felt fast, but The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I mean, I know sometimes, Hunger Games can catch a little hell from some people. I'm not one of those people. I enjoyed the Hunger Games.
Another one where they cast
Katniss Everdeen was dope
appropriately, and people thought the character was miscast.
Yeah, people are all mad about
it's black in the books.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, I think the districts and all of that are pretty interesting. So trying to figure out, how the world got turned upside down to the point that you need to do all of this districting and fighting for your district and all that. Okay, I'll buy. I like the Hunger Games enough to be actively excited about this. Sure, why not?
Yep.
I'm not mad at that.
And
who's doing it? Is it a movie or is it a TV show? Is it a movie?
It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a movie.
Huh?
Yeah, it'd probably better get a TV show,
right?
But I think it's a movie.
I wonder how far back it goes. Anybody else read this? Anybody in the chat? Anybody ever read it? Because this is my first time even hearing.
So Lucy is a tribute from District 12. So she is from the technically the slave district, I think, too.
Oh, well, that's gonna make some people angry.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's cue up the hate.
Yeah, let's cue it up.
Oh man. Yo, when does Miss Marvel come out?
Well, that's a good question. Let me look it up because the now stuff is overlapping, right? Disney's actually overlapping.
June 8th. And I've heard from multiple sources that it's really good. Well, it's fun. I hear it's different than what you're gonna expect, but it's still a fun ride. So I'm here for that. And
it has me really excited.
I'm sure that the people that hate is probably already gearing up right now, writing their long soliloquies of why it's bad.
Yeah, it has me really excited.
What's that?
The Thor movie.
Oh yeah, come on, man, Taika.
Taika Waititi. I was like, let the internet racist nerds find out Taika Waititi.
They'll come for his throat. Which is funny because what was it? Not Love and Thunder, the one before that one. What was that one? That was probably one of my favorite.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok. Yeah, no.
It was Ragnarok.
Yeah, it was Ragnarok. Oh. Yeah. I love that one. That was pretty good. I just started actually watching Reservation Dogs. I got through like the first 4 episodes of Reservation Dogs.
I was in too.
Yeah, man. I was surprised. I was enjoying it. It's a different kind of humor. It's a little bit dry. Yeah. Humor's a little dry, but it's still good. I'm not saying that as a slight.
It's definitely his humor.
It's like
New Zealand, European, British humor.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, that's actually it feels like it could have been written for the BBC, but once again, I'm not saying that as a slight. It's just different. I wasn't expecting that type of humor, but it's still good. It's still good. I see why Taika is beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Show.
You know somebody else who's beloved?
Who that?
Tom Hanks. You know, you ain't seen Tom Hanks, and like, there's a whole generation of kids that have no idea who Tom Hanks is.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, we just got done talking about his oldest son, Chet, right? Chet was in Atlanta.
Yep.
So what's you know what I did recently see a Tom Hanks movie on Apple Plus. It was the one where he
with the robot
in the world movie, and he's like trying to save his dog by building a robot to save his dog. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But Tom Hanks popped up in a teaser that came out, I think today. I think it came out. And it was the first teaser for Disney's Pinocchio, live action Pinocchio.
Wait, he's in Pinocchio? Is he Geppetto?
He's Geppetto. He's Geppetto.
Get out of here.
He's Geppetto. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, Tom Hanks will find a way to be real. If you know Tom Hanks, he'll find a way to squeeze an Oscar out of this performance.
He will squeeze an Oscar out of it. So Benjamin Evan Ainsworth is Pinocchio. Tom Hanks is Geppetto. The Blue Fairy is Cynthia Erivo. And Jimmy Cricket actually got casted as Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I could see that. I could see that.
Me too. I was like,
I could see that. Yeah.
Casting. I figured they made Jimmy Cricket a black guy.
Right, yeah, because Jimmy Cricket gives some different kind of advice. Robert Zemeckis is the director. You don't want to play Jimmy Cricket. Your anger fans. Jimmy Cricket be like, man, fuck that shit.
Imagine Jimmy Cricket with Samuel Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
or Dave Chappelle.
Stop lying to me, motherfucker.
No, Jimmy Cricket could be Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, I can see that. No, that would be annoying. I don't want Kevin Hart as Jimmy Cricket. No, that's too annoying. No.
You know what? Trailer I saw, the superhero movie trailer I saw when I went to go see Bob's Burger. Super Pets. That's the first DC animated feature I do not want to see. I do not want to see.
Isn't The Rock? The Rock is playing like Superman's dog, right?
Superman's dog. Yeah, he's playing Superman's dog, and he has
Crypto. I think that's
Crypto, and he has Kevin Hart in it. Of course, I guess Kevin Hart wanted to be in Black Adam. He says, "No, Kevin, no, you're not gonna be in Black Adam, but I got something for you, though. Yeah. I got you. You're gonna be invincible. You're gonna be in this other movie." And Kevin was sure, Dwayne. I'll do whatever you want to do. You know, we do good in movies together. And Dwayne casting him as an orphan dog in a pet shop who's invincible.
Of course, that sounds right on brand. I just want to see who Batman's dog is gonna be. Who would Batman's dog be voiced by?
I don't think Batman's dog's in it.
What? I thought it was all superhero dogs. Animals.
No, there's Crypto, and then he hangs out with a bunch of pets from a pet store that are a pet home or something like that, and they get super powered. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, Defunct popped in the chat and said Keanu is Batman. Now listen, I'm never gonna not like anything Keanu does, but that's
I'm thinking like that's a perfect casting.
You think so? You think that's perfect for Batman?
I think that's perfect for Batman.
I gotta hear it.
I think that's perfect, Keanu. Batman doesn't emote. Older Batman doesn't emote.
It's gonna be like, you mean I can throw
But one thing I did like about Super Pet, Crypto throws Lois Lane into the ocean. Like and I saw that in the trailer. I was like, "That's hilarious."
Sure, you know what's crazy? I'll end up watching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it too. It's gonna be good. But back to Pinocchio. Are you excited about the live action Pinocchio?
I wouldn't say excited is the word. I doubt I will be seeing that in the theaters. That's not going to move to the theaters. But when it does come to the house streaming, I will definitely check it out just to see, how
I'm curious too. I'm really curious how they keep Pinocchio. I'm really curious about that. That's what I'm really excited about. It comes on Disney Plus September 8th, if you want to know. So people out there watching, it'll be out September 8th. September 8th.
I told you, man, I want Disney to remake Song of the South. That's what I want.
Oh, shit. I do too. They should make it a horror film.
That's what I said, man. I said the same thing.
I think you did say. I think you want to put that bug in my ear.
Yeah, man. It should be a horror film, Song of the South. Let's see. What else we got? Going on?
I think this is it. We're at 8:12. We're way over.
Wow.
We're at 8:12. Let's be the last story, though.
Okay.
DeLorean has an all-electric EV car coming out.
Oh, I saw pictures of it. It looked dope.
It looked dope.
I was surprised. I was like, damn, that looks kind of fly. But I only saw the picture of it from the back. I didn't really see it.
DeLorean Motor Company has revealed first images of Alpha 5 electric car. Excuse me,
name. Alpha 5? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's 0 to 60 speed is not that fast, though. It's like 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, but look how dope it looks. I'm looking at it.
It does look dope. It looks super dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
Put your money down on it. Put your money down on it.
I don't know. I need to hear more about it. I mean, it's aesthetically, it looks better than Tesla.
Teslas look like Camrys. They purposely look like Camrys because Camry was the highest selling car. I can see that.
Oh, well,
yeah.
But here's the thing, though. It's only DeLorean in name. Nothing about it when you look at it outside of the doors. Nothing about it says DeLorean, right? It doesn't even look like a futuristic version of a DeLorean. It looks like this could have been made by Pontiac. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's my only little grudge. I know it's a small grudge, but it just doesn't feel like a DeLorean. But it doesn't though.
I have a little bit issue with the gold wing doors. You can actually see the pumps on them. Oh, you can see the pumps holding the doors up. Yeah, the hinges of the doors look weak. It's like, come on, y'all could have given me better hinges than that. You got to hide the hinges, baby. You know?
Yeah. These are still just like art images, right? They don't have like a workable build yet.
I think they are. I don't think they actually,
because these don't look real. It looks like this was made.
Yeah.
It looks like a graphic designer made this. Yeah, these don't look like graphic designer
made it.
Yeah.
You can reserve one.
The concept is still dope. I wonder how much are they? Probably what I'm guessing 80.
I'm thinking about that much too, about 80, 90 grand for them.
Yeah. Dang, I mean, it may not be the fastest 60, but it still goes from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
Yeah.
Or more importantly, it can hit 88 miles an hour in 4.35 seconds. Just, that's the real thing.
That's the real speed we want to go.
Exactly. That's the only speed that really matters. And here's another thing. Like if it has like one of those old school speedometers, they should have like 88 in like big numbers. That should be like little things like that. And you should be able to like. I'm looking at some of the inside of the car, and I see like the screen, and there should be like a wallpaper that shows a flux capacitor. That's a must have. You got to have a flux capacitor somewhere in there.
Matter of fact, they have a flux capacitor button.
Right? Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm going to turbocharge. Yeah. And when you hit it, Doc Brown's voice comes on. Goes, Marty, you make sure you go to 88 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yo,
that's actually cool. That'd actually be cool. That would actually be cool.
They could really do some really cool stuff with that, like have the instruction booklet, like one of those old timey sports almanacs. All right, I'm going off on a tangent. All right, let me go ahead and wrap this bad boy up because I know one of our super producers is looking at us like, yo, you see the time? Time's up, bro. Hey, so that's going to go ahead and conclude the news for our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Big shout out to Digital Click for all the graphical design that you see around here that make us look good so that we can give you a good show, which means you can come back. We even trust them with our marketing, which means you should trust them too. Digital Click, they get it done so we can get it done. Hey, we're on podcast form as well. Check us out on all of the major podcasting platforms, everything from Spotify to Apple Podcasts. Remember this, / the Geekish Network. Yo, that's going to unlock all of the goodness on everything from Facebook to YouTube to Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, that bad boy is still up and running. We're going to be doing all kinds of experimental shows on there, cool things, everything from cooking shows to fantasy football to tabletop gaming like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm telling you, Geekish got it all lined up for you. Big, huge shout out to the two amazing producers, Producer in the Sky, my man Rodney, and of course, Chuck. Thank you, fam, so much. Hey, another huge shout out to Defunk as well. He helps curate all of this incredible news that we are bringing to you. Tomorrow is Hump Day. But unfortunately, I may not be with you all tomorrow.
Tomorrow's an off day. We're off tomorrow.
And for a couple of a little bit of time, I gotta take a player's holiday. My family's in town, so I gotta say what's up to my people. So I just want to say it's been a slice for at least for a little bit of time. Anything else you want to say to all the amazing people out there?
No, just make sure y'all come back in. So come back on Thursday.
Yep,
we should be here Thursday, potentially, hopefully.
Yeah. See what's going down. Hey, thank y'all so much. Hey, man, get us up out of here.
All right. With that being said, peace.
Peace.